Thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to stick around until the very end for more information, including a special offer code. Hello everybody, Ryan here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be opening up some of the brand new released Animal Crossing Series 5 amiibo cards. If I remember correctly, I do believe that the final count for this series was about 48 cards, so the chances of getting duplicates in this set is a lot higher than previous sets, but I think people are totally okay with that, considering that this series brought in a ton of brand new villagers, a lot of which people are really looking for, such as Shino and Ione, and of course a lot of the new NPCs that were introduced in Animal Crossing New Horizons as well. Why don't we just open up some packs here and see who we get? And here we go, 7 of the Series 5 Amiibo card booster packs. So I've heard a lot of people having a lot of tough time getting this. I was lucky enough to get 3 of my Series 5 Amiibo packs from Best Buy the day of launch. My wife, Angela, was also able to get 3 as well, so she is offering them up for this video. And then one of my Twitch mods was able to send me one from Amazon as well when they had them in stock. So thank you so much, Ali, for this. I really appreciate it. And since I know people are going to ask about what happened to my finger, I had a bit of an incident in the kitchen. Let's leave it at that. Without further ado, let's get these packs open and get going. All right, gonna do a bit of an aggressive opening here. Oh no! So while normally for the other 4 series, I would say, you know, hey, there are these cards that I want. I really want this NPC. I really want this villager. After going through the list of all of the cards that are in Series 5, again, there's really not that many. I really just want all of them. All of the NPCs that come from New Horizons are new, especially Niko. So if I did want any of the NPCs over any of them, it would be Niko. But just in general, for the villagers, for example, I basically want all of them. The biggest purpose for buying these packs really was for Faith, but if you've been following the channel for a little bit, you've seen recently that we did Villager Hunt and Get Faith, so there's really no need for me to pull Faith's amiibo card at this point, but it would be really cool. Other than that, just the usuals, Shino, Ione, kind of the same villagers that I talked about in the beginning of the video. Okay, there is now so much trash on the ground, but there we go, all open and ready to go. So I guess we'll just put these 6 over here and get started with pack 1. Okay, I should really open it from the other side first. First of all, we have Zoe, already one of the new villagers introduced to the game. Very awesome. Azalea, Chabwick. This is a really nice pack so far. No old villagers so far. All the new villagers, I'm pretty sure. Petrie, Audie, very cool, very nice. So Audie finally getting an amiibo card, and then our NPC for this pack is going to be Orville. I'm really hoping out for Niko. That would be the one NPC that I am really looking for. So we'll keep kind of all the villagers over here, and then we'll keep the NPCs kind of over here to the right so we can see who we've pulled. Moving on to pack number 2. Starting off, we have Roswell. So interesting thing with Roswell that people have mentioned, I don't know if this is a shout out to Roswell, New Mexico, which is really heavy into things like UFO conspiracies and stuff like that, but after someone told me that, apparently you can kind of view these as crop circles, which is actually a really cool reference. If that's not the reference, then it's the reference for me. So Roswell, Cephalobot, really nice pull. I think I'm not really the biggest fan of the robot type villagers, but I do really like how Cephalobot looks. Renee, Chabwick again. This is kind of what I was talking about with duplication earlier. Marlowe, very nice, very good pull. I really love Marlowe. And then the NPC, Blathers, awesome. I would like to get Celeste as well then. Like I know that we just pulled Orville and I'm saying I would want Wilbur, and then same thing for Blathers. I really want Celeste, but really I just like all the NPC cards. Probably my favorite part of opening amiibo cards is getting the NPC cards. Number 3 of 7, we've got Roswell again. Hopefully we don't pull another Chabwick in this one. That'd be 3 Chabwicks. Cephalobot once again. This looks very similar to the last one. Faith, there we go. Very nice. So I am a big fan of all of the koala villagers. Faith being re-added into New Horizons was a welcome addition for an all koala island. Like I said before, though, we did pull Faith, or we did get Faith during a recent villager hunt, but to have her amiibo card for, you know, the completion of my binder is always really nice too. So really nice to see Faith. Chabwick, yeah, see, other than that, that's like the only deviation. It's like the same thing. Audie again. And then Label is the NPC. Very nice. Look at how glittery that is, even just sitting here on the table here. Hopefully it's not too distracting. All right, really hoping for a Niko pack or a Shino or Ione pack, something. Let's see what we've got here. Faith, once again. Okay, well, at least I know that I would have got her if I if I'd stuck it out a little bit longer. Renee, Sherb, a previous resident from my Northern Hemisphere island. It was unfortunate to let Sherb go for the all koalas, but I am glad that I have Sherb's amiibo card. Should make moving Sherb into the Happy Home Paradise section of my game fairly easy now. Sid, that's 3, 4. Audie again. I think it's like 3 Audies. And then the NPC, Niko! There it is. This just makes everything. Like, I really only had 7 booster packs in the hopes of pulling Niko, and here he is, my favorite new NPC of the whole game. Sorry, Pascal, but Niko is great. I think people have told me numerous times that Niko is either a lemur or based off of like flying monkeys from like the Wizard of Oz. Regardless, if there was an entire villager set of villagers that look like Niko, that would be everything of my island. Even enough to the point where I would probably not have Lyman anymore, which is unfortunate. Well, everything else is basically a pull for villagers now. I totally don't mind what other NPCs we get, but I really wanted Niko. And then villagers wise, I think a lot of people would be really excited to see Shino or Ione once again. Roswell again. Zoe again. Rio ran into during the Faith villager hunt as well. New villager in the game. Cephalobot, I think number 3. Tian Shang, my favorite monkey villager. So again, if all of them look like Niko, then Niko would be my favorite. But considering Tian Shang is considered a monkey villager in the game, definitely my favorite. I don't really care for a lot of the monkey designs, if I'm being honest. So Tian Shang being my favorite isn't really that difficult, but he is also one of my favorite villagers in general. I really love his kind of Wukong inspired design. And then Kix, awesome NPC card to get right here. I'm excited to invite Kix to the roost and see what Kix has to say. But so far, really loving all of the cards that we've been pulling up until this point. Except for all the duplicates, of course, but there's really nothing that can be done about that. Number 6 of 7. Is it going to start with Roswell again? No, it's going to start with Fret. Okay, hopefully a new set of cards here. Dom, very nice. Another previous resident from my island. Love Dom. It was always so interesting that Dom was a jock villager, but, you know, I actually think it's adorable that he is. Miss having Dom on the island, but that's okay. Ace. Azalea again. Chabwick again, probably the most of one card that I've gotten, probably next to Audie and Cephalobot. And then Lottie, our newest DLC NPC. Lottie bringing Happy Home Paradise to all of our games. Very, very cool. I would love to have Wardell fill in this last spot then, so we'll see. But so far, I'm not entirely upset with the pack openings here. A lot more duplicates than I would have expected for 7 packs, but I guess what are you gonna do? So I'm still holding out faith for Shino and Ione, or at least even just a few of the other new NPCs or villagers. Here we go. Judy, also another previous resident. Really, really like Judy, and I'm glad to finally have Judy as an amiibo card. Roswell once again. Rio again. Cephalobot again. So that's 4. So this is the so no, that's 3. So this is number 4. So this is the last villager card. And it's Shino! Oh my god, that's great. I think of Shino or Ione, I would have rather have preferred to pull Shino. What a wonderful last villager to pull in this entire series. And then the NPC card is Wisp. Really like Wisp. I don't really see Wisp a lot on my islands anymore, considering I don't really play the game after like 9 or 10 p.m. I know he shows up, I think, after 7, but even then, I prefer to do a lot of my Animal Crossing stuff in the morning. But whenever I can see Wisp, that's really, really awesome. And there you go. 7 packs of Series 5 amiibo cards. Of the pulls, I'm really excited for Niko, Lottie, Blathers, Shino, and then in general, just a lot of the new NPCs that were released, and then some previous villagers, I'm sorry, not NPCs, villagers, and then some previous villagers that I have had on my island, that it's wonderful to see them finally in amiibo card form, and also allows me to invite them to Happy Home Paradise a lot easier if I should ever want to have them there. That way I can see them more often, which I most definitely will. A lot of Chabwicks, a lot of Cephalobots, a lot of Roswells. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you had fun and I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, and if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Always helps. And why not leave a comment down below which of the Series 5 amiibo cards is your favorite. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you again to today's video sponsor, Squarespace. If you're looking for a website to help run your business or even just increase your online presence, but you're not quite sure where to start, Squarespace makes it easy for everyone, with a massive library of easy-to-use templates to fit your need, and an even easier-to-use interface to control everything from adding and editing pages to checking your site's daily analytics. Go to squarespace.com to get started with your free trial, and when you're ready to launch your very first website, go to squarespace.com/RyanFTW to save 10% off of your first purchase of a domain or a website.